Just read an incredible study on vaginal estrogen, the decrease in all-cause mortality. So right now there is a woman in a nursing home who is dying from a urinary tract infection. It's silent. People think that they mistake it for dementia, Alzheimer's, and it's so sad because it is so easily prevented in perimenopause. As I talk about every single day, will continue to talk about, because I'm on a mission to educate every person around me about the devastating effects of the loss of estrogen. Particularly today, I want to talk about vaginal estrogen replacement and how it is saving lives. It sounds so dramatic, but it's true. We have estrogen receptors everywhere, and when we go through perimenopause and finally menopause, our microbiome changes. The bacteria in our gut, in our vagina, it changes. So the integrity of those tissues also changes if we don't replace with estradiol and estriol. An inconvenient UTI, no biggie, right? But it's so much deeper than that, because it's not just one UTI that you can take an antibiotic and then go on with your life. This is something that will end up recurring. And we start to think, is it me? Has something changed? Yes, your hormones are dropping. You're losing estrogen. You're losing estriol, the weaker form of estrogen. When you replace those right over the vulva, right over the urethra, your microbiome can return to a state of strength. We stop getting UTIs. There are also other symptoms that happen. Obviously the dryness, and with some women, intense itchiness. But I want to focus on the urinary tract infections because they're not your typical UTI. They are a direct result of diminished estrogen. We can replace it so cheap. We love Quicksilver Scientific here in my office, but you can get your gynecologist, your primary care physician, to prescribe this for you, and you pick it up at the pharmacy. It's like $13. So cheap. And this estrogen is, in this study that I just read, all-cause mortality was lower in vaginal estrogen users, coronary heart disease lower, fracture risk lower, no increased risk of breast cancer, endometrial cancer, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. There are other more recent studies as well, but this one just caught my eye. I'm so passionate about this. Do you use vaginal estrogen? If you do, have you noticed a difference? Let me know in the comments.